Hi there, Foundation. Great to be back, and this is activity number 3, and we're going to make something pretty exciting. Now, I believe that for your inquiry unit, you're actually doing the seasons at the moment. So you might remember them as summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Okay, and they start at different times of the year. It's amazing, all right? There's lots of science and STEAM things about the seasons. I could talk for ages about how the seasons work. Now, I'm at home, so you're going to have to pretend. At school, I've got all sorts of amazing things that I can use to show and demonstrate to you how the seasons might work. But when I'm at home, I've just realized, you know what? I'd love one. I haven't got a globe, except I got this as a wonderful present of some of the kids from STEAM last year. It was absolutely great. It's a jigsaw puzzle of the Earth. Can you see that? Nice silver one here. And it spins on its axis, okay? All right. And the angle of the spin is actually 23.5 degrees. What do I mean by that? Okay. So if that's straight up and down, the Earth actually does not spin straight up and down like that. It actually tilts over sideways like that. And it's got a special angle, which is 23.5, but you don't have to worry about that. But you might understand a little bit later when you start to learn some of those mathematical things. All right. So the Earth spins on an angle. Can you see that? That's straight up and down. That's at an angle. I'm going to put that down there so you can see what's happening. Now, how do we get the seasons? Well, do you know that the Earth goes... Now, I'm going to pretend that this is the sun. I know it's not orange. I wish I had an orange one. I could have painted it orange for you and that would have helped. But let's just imagine that that is the sun and it's right in the middle of our solar system. Solar system, solar meaning sun, okay? And that is our sun there. And do you know that our Earth actually goes around the sun in an orbital fashion, all right? It orbits around the sun, staying at that angle. Let's just put it back over here. I can even show you what it looks like up here. So here's the Earth going around, making a revolution around the sun. To go from one end all the way around again, that takes an entire year, okay? Now at the moment, our season is autumn, all right? So autumn will be here here it is here, but this area here is our autumn. And as the Earth goes around the sun, it will move into winter, and then it will move into spring and then back to summer. See how on the angle here, it's pointing like that. The sun is going to shine on this bottom part, and we actually live on the bottom part. Where is? There's Australia right there. You can't see it very well. It's not a very good globe. Well, I love the globe actually as a present, but to demonstrate to you, it's a bit hard to see. All right. So there's Australia there. You can imagine if the sun's shining on it, shining straight on Australia. So in actual fact, because the sun is shining straight on Australia there, that is summertime. But if we move it around to here, and now the angle's over here, okay, it still shines on Australia, but not as much as it was shining on Australia. So at summertime, it shines directly on Australia. As the Earth moves around the sun, okay, because it's on its angle, it has less sunlight sometimes, like in autumn, and then when it gets to winter, when it moves around to this side, summer on this side, winter on that side, autumn over there, you can see that all of the sunlight is shining on the top part of the world. And where's Australia? Australia's right underneath here. There it is, just there. Right under there. So the sunlight is not shining on Australia as much. So that's why it's winter and that's why we get cold. And then we keep on moving around into spring. So spring's a lot like autumn when you think about it, same sort of temperature. And then we move back around into summer again. And look, there's the sun shining straight on Australia again. So that's quickly how the seasons work. We invented a lot of things, human beings, to do with the seasons. I know when at winter time, I like to get all rugged up and put a nice big jacket on, and I like to stay inside where it's nice and warm because it's very cold outside. It's raining a lot, sort of thing. You know, it's yeah. So we've invented lots of different things for the different seasons. In summer, we walk around with shorts on. I always put a hat on because I don't want to get sunburnt. Slip, slop, slap, all of that sort of stuff. Okay. And in spring and in autumn, okay, they're sort of in between seasons. It's going to be a bit rainy, especially as it's sort of getting up closer to winter and stuff like that. As we get closer to winter, autumn will get sort of a little bit cold and a little bit rainy. And what happens to the trees? In Australia, a lot of the trees don't lose their leaves, but some of the trees use their leaves. They're called deciduous trees. They lose their leaves. And they get themselves ready. They go into what they call a dormant state, so that they can save their energy while it's cold, and they wait while the winter goes, and then we get back into spring, and we all start to, you know, get a little bit more warmth and things like that, and the trees grow their leaves back and things. So the task that I have set for you, and I'm going to finish this video in just a minute, because in the next video I'm going to show you how to cut this out, fold it up, and make your very own umbrella. All right, so we're doing autumn. You're making an umbrella, but you're going to colour in all of the autumn colours on your umbrella, and then we're going to test your umbrella to see if it works. I'm going to use my little doll over here. She is going to sit underneath my umbrella that I make. She's going to hold onto it, and I'm going to see if she stays dry when I sprinkle some water on her with a watering can, because I think that is what we call a fair test. And in STEAM, we like to test things that we make to see if they work. So you can get your parents to do a fair test. We'll find out after we make our umbrella. I'll see you in just a minute.